Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. Thank you so much for your previous likes, comments and subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, why not click on that button and ring the bell so you get notifications of whenever I'm dropping content on the channel. And now onto the topic of this video, which is all about how to make points on building day Tuesdays when you've finished all of your buildings. So there is one real way to do that, and if we have a look at the points chart for today, you can see that you can get points for both crafting gold equipment and spending Dragonite. So 500,000 points for a gold piece of equipment. If you use your 100% bonus ticket, which I'm going to activate now, that will actually give you another 100% on top. So you'll actually get, if you finish Zone Commemoration, you actually get 2.5 million per points per gold equipment crafted. And for the Dragonite, it's going to be 100 points per Dragonite used. So how and what do you want to do in terms of getting your points? Well, if we have a look on the events chests on today's event, so really the minimum you're going to be looking to achieve is 16 million points, because this is where you can get the 2 super recruitment tickets for the day. You're also going to get a nice amount of gems and gold and 20 hero tokens. Now, to get 16 million points, what you're going to want to do is go into your blacksmith, and you're going to craft a piece of scavenger gear. The reason you want to do scavenger is because if we select this here, you can see that scavenger gear only costs 6.6 thousand Dragonite to craft, and it's only going to take just under 14 hours. This is again with your blacksmith maxed at level 25, etc. And I've got accessories production almost maxed in this account. So it's going to take me it's going to cost, if I was using gems, 1,601 gems. If you were looking to craft a piece of Cavalry, Wanderer or Dreadnought gear, it's going to cost you 20,000 Dragonite, and it's going to take nearly 42 hours, which is about 4,300 gems, I think, which is obviously a lot more. And even though you're getting more points for the larger amount of Dragonite, you're still only getting the same amount of points for the golden equipment at the end. So you're not getting... you're not actually getting, even though it's costing you, you're using 3 times the amount of Dragonite, you're not getting 3 times the amount of total points. So the most efficient way is to craft scavenger gear. So we're going to craft this right now. So I've activated my points. If we click on craft, you can see I get 666,700 points for, actually that's for the Dragonite that I've just used. And then if we go and then speed it up and use the gems, we'll see that we've crafted that pickaxe and I've got 2.5 million points. So if we go into events, I've got some points as well on this hourly challenge because it's gold equipment crafting. And on the Clash of Province, there we go. I've got 3.16 million points. So to actually hit 16 million points, you need to craft 6 pieces of scavenger gear. So you're going to need close to 40,000 Dragonite to just hit the 3rd chest. Now that's fine because, again, at this stage in the game, you would have finished buildings anyway. You're going to be quite developed if you're having to rely on points from crafting gear. If you've finished all your Dragonite workshops, then how much are you going to make per week in Dragonite? Well, you make 1,400 per cycle, and it takes 8 hours 33 minutes per cycle. So you can do nearly 20 cycles per week if you had your Dragonite workshops working constantly. That's actually nearly 165,000 Dragonite a week that you can generate. So in theory you could actually craft probably about 25 pieces of scavenger gear. Now what you also have to remember is that literally all you're doing is recycling the same piece of scavenger gear. So we're just going to be recycling a gold pickaxe, and when we disassemble, if you've finished accessories production research, the last sections actually give you Dragonite back. Now in this account I've just got one, I'm in my Pond Solo account, I just need 1 extra piece of research to finish that, and once it's maxed you get 1,600 Dragonite back each time you disassemble a piece of gear. So at the moment on this account it's costing me I'm getting 1,520 back. So all I'm going to do is literally just craft the pickaxe 6 times, and that's going to give me my points up to 3rd chest. And obviously the only thing is you do just have to disassemble and do it again. Now a few things to think about are also when to do these. So I would say the hours that it's good to do these kind of challenges are on what I'm doing now. So where you're getting points for crafting, because you can get like the second rewards chest, or if you do, obviously, if you did 11 of these, you would actually hit the third chest. And then I'm guessing most people are probably getting third chest rewards from their from the training hours as well. So this is a good hour to do it, and so is the previous hour from now, which was the any speed up hour, because obviously you're doing a lot of times on the crafting. Obviously, you're using a lot of speed ups on the crafting. So how many are you realistically going to do? It's entirely up to you. I mean, the amount of gems that you have that will allow you, the restrictive factors are going to be the amount of gems that you have to use for the speed ups, and also the amount of Dragonite that you have. I mean, 25 lots of this, 25 times 3.16 million is just over, it's about 77 million, something like that. So you can easily get to the 6th chest, for instance, if you are producing the full amount of Dragonite per week. If you have extra Dragonite in stock, then obviously on some occasions you might be able to go more than that. It's just going to depend on how much you've already kept for yourself, and how many gems you want to use. For instance, in my main account where I am having to use this technique now, I'm not going to be using a massive amount of gems, because I'm still saving my gems for the extra VIP points. But if you think about it, if you're only using about, say, 8,000 gems to make it's about 8,000 gems, 6 times 16. Yeah, it's probably about 8,000 gems, right, to hit the third rewards chest, and that's going to get you 2 super recruitment tickets. While normally you have to spend 20, if you've got VIP shop, those of you that do, you're going to have to spend 25,000 gems to get 100,000 VIP points to then purchase 2 super recruitment tickets. So in terms of using gems to get super recruitment tickets, which you get from that third chest, this is a good way of doing it. It's a productive way to use your gems. So there we go. I've done it 6 times. That's given me 19 million points. I've hit my third rewards chest, and I've got the precious super recruitment tickets, 6,000 gems, 3,000 gold, 500 courage medals if you're still finishing a tech as well. That's going to be key, and 20 hero tokens. So that's basically how you can get boxes on Clash of Province Tuesdays when you've finished all of your buildings. Of course, there is one other way as well. During the 7 weeks of the Conqueror Phrase in the Reign of Chaos seasons, so you're going to have 28 weeks a year during the Reign of Chaos seasons, where you can also get extra points from upgrading your honor structures. So if you do have any honor structures that need upgrading, so you can see my base camp 1 here is being upgraded, then that's another way that you could let's just use the gems. That's another way that you can get points as well. So those are basically going to be the only 2 ways that you can do it. And already just by upgrading those 2, by recycling that, I've got 26.5 million. Now to get 6th chest, you're going to need 63 million points. So again, you can just about get it, the 6th chest, even if you're maximizing the amount of super Dragonite that you're generating every week. So there we go, guys. That is my method for getting points on a Tuesday once you don't have any more buildings to use. I hope you found it helpful. If you have, please do click on that like. And if you have any comments or questions about this strategy and formula that I use, or if you have your own ideas about, or how, I'd be interested to hear how much people are doing this on Tuesdays themselves. If you finished your buildings, please do pop your comments in the section below. And if you could please share this video and my channel in your Alliance chat, Province chat, and through Line, WhatsApp, Viber, Discord, whatever you use to communicate with your fellow players in the game, that would be very much appreciated. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.